Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Path of Exile. We are continuing where we left off last time, which means we have the warehouse sewers ahead of us. Well, we already explored the first bit. We already got the statue from here, so all we have to do is find the exit, get the heck out of here to the warehouse area itself. Split. That was a volatilized split. And then get ourselves to the marketplace, where of course the trial of the Catacombs awaits us. Silver coin. It feels like they are dropping more often. Now every 3 areas maybe, that's maybe roughly where we find one. Also means that next time we are in town we should have a chat with Navali and get ourselves a new prophecy. They're definitely not as common anymore as they were before in the actual Prophecy League, which makes sense because that's of course the namesake mechanic for the entire league. It was overtuned a little bit when it was introduced back to the standard rotation, back to the base game. Once you have 3-4 areas, then at least you occasionally find a prophecy, but you still don't find enough silver coins to keep a full wheel of prophecies, or to actually spend some prophecy, some silver to seal prophecies, which I think might be unfortunate. On the other hand, I don't think there are prophecies that put your game in a state where you cannot progress. Most of the prophecy content is stuff that you can choose to interact with and that you might forget to interact with, but nothing that's game breaking. Worst case, you have one of the prophecy unique things and you don't have the base unique, or it doesn't work for your build or something like that, and you just have a dead prophecy. At least that's my current take on it, given the information that I have available to me. Might be that I'm overlooking something, but not being able to seal prophecies doesn't seem like a too bad a thing. Freezes you and activate it. Let's double check. That's gonna be this one. So hit it, run. And of course there's a roof in the way. Right. You all just burn to nothing. Yeah, you. Come on. Yes, thank you. And we got some loot, which is good. Might have mentioned that I do like to get some loot. Maybe the totems are situated a little bit too close to each other, but for now it did work. And we found the corpse that we were looking for. So we know we have to go into this warehouse. Still, it's an interesting design cue. It's not something that you would naturally look at, but once you know it's there, it's nice. Because there are indeed quite some dead blackguards everywhere. So you might not think too much of it. On the other hand, there's a lot of just simple undead here, and it makes sense for the blackguards to have died. Spell Totem gain a level, that means our Righteous Fire has more life and therefore it burns harder. Faster, louder. I think harder is the proper word there. Okay, anything in here? Nope. Let's see. And then the rest of the gems follow. Some Herald, increased duration, less duration, increased burning, Shockwave, increased burning. All the gems. Level all the gems. Why don't we? The one thing I do want to stay careful of is castment damage taken and its natural counterpart, Immortal Call. the other hand, if I level those one more time, then I can also level the the summoned skeletons once. Because then everything has a requirement of level 48. That might be a different way to approach it. Well, we'll see. First need to level. And that's it. Final square. Marketplace, we are here. So, we have to go downstairs, grab a statue out of the sewers. We have to grab ourselves a waypoint.
Slaves were once bought and sold like pigs here.
So, marketplace, sewers for the statue. We have the waypoint. We have the Catacombs, and of course we have to kill the local resident unique. All of that. And then we might actually just want to advance a little bit. And maybe work our way all the way up towards the docks or something. We'll see how things work out. Let's see, essence of greed and anger. Weeping and wailing. There was much sadness. So... it's greed and anger. Yeah. Interesting. I wonder, I think and eventually you can get up to 4 different essences on the same person. Or monster, or whatever you would classify them as. That's gonna get interesting. Let's see. Yeah, nothing truly special just yet. Okay, you get yourself a righteous fire totem, burns way harder. Another silver coin. If we're lucky, we are lucky. Then the exit, the stash is here, and I already saw the other exit as well. There's too much stuff here. Just die. Ghost. Ghosty. Where did you go, Ghosty? Over there. There's a yellow on the other side of the wall. Yes, of course there is. Of course there is. And we couldn't kill it. Well, that's the downside. All opponents that they'll just run. They're difficult to do it. If they stand and fight, we have a chance. So, combat stamina. 1% life regenerated per second. 5% increased max life and 20% increased armor. This is a really nice mode. So that gets us to 3300 armor. Sweetness. And Empire's Grasp, Goliath gauntlets. So with those, we have nearly 5000 armor, which I really enjoy. So let's move all of our gems over. And then we have a Shockwave Totem that has over 1000 DPS. I don't think the gloves have anything to do with it. But it does have an increased knockback distance. 50% increase, so the knockback is stronger. It has a 59% chance to knock enemies back rather than 25%. The level 10 knockback support gives it 34% increased knockback chance. So 6 times out of 10 we're gonna knock an opponent back. But because of the Empire's Grasp, it actually pulls it in. And because the strength is 50% higher, it's gonna pull it in harder. So basically it became sort of kind of like a black hole that just sucks monsters in. And we're gonna test it. So it hit mobs and then the mobs are just getting pulled in. There's no taunt effect yet, that will come when we do the labyrinth one more time. And then it's gonna get even better, because then the taunt effect will make monsters want to run to the center, but without it they still get pulled to the center. Weeping Essence of Fear. You can do with that. So, just put the burning next to it. Oh, they get sucked in, they burn. It's all pretty good. It's all pretty good. So, there ought to be a waypoint somewhere nearby. Usually in it's not too far away usually. Play them all. Make some space for it. Yes, like that. We also found the next area. Might as well just go there. Then we'll continue our search for the waypoint in a bit. Is it? Just empty your pockets first. Yeah, just empty your pockets. It's really over here. Everything in the box, including our old gear. This one just keep it apart. We have to hand in the lion eye, and we have the silver coins. So, more prophecies.
Stolen from their homes, innocent flesh is twisted and shaped atop the tower.
So that's gonna be for the Dominus encounter and a Gracious Master.
A desperate ally seeks your aid and will lavish you with appreciation.
I'm hoping for Haku. Probably not gonna get Haku.
The Beatles poet.
But we got a skill point. That's also good. I'm appreciative of those. So, we got combat stamina. We have everything down here that's useful for now. So our next goal is going to be this wheel, Purity of Flesh. It gives some chaos resist, it gives some life. It's pretty darn useful. And also there is an intelligence node on the way there, which is useful for just gem fitting purposes. And that means we can go back. We were looking for the waypoint a little bit later. For now, just do the Catacombs. Do the Catacombs, do the trial. But slowly, though, the pieces of the puzzle are coming together. The Empire's Grasp was one of the... Well, I have to say, it was also one of the core parts of the actual build. It's why I put Shockwave Totem into the build rather than Decoy Totem. Because for a long time, Decoy Totem was my go-to totem for clumping up monsters. And no, Shockwave Totem only came into it because of the Empire's Grasp. So it's nice that we actually have it. And it's also because it's a level 53 base item, but it has a massive amount of added armor. There's no life, there's no resist, no, there is a trade-off. But it really does add a lot of armor, so in that case it has a niche application for endgame builds. Because that much armor, no, it helps in boss fights, which makes it on par with some amount of life, I would say. And if we manage to get our resistances up from other sources, then it's okay. And we already found the trial, we just have to get to it. Probably down here and then take a turn around it. Yeah, looks like it. Good. Okay, like that. Yeah, we even got a link. It is nice to see monsters just get sucked in though. You have to just get somewhere near it and then... Oh, gravity will do the rest. Hey, spinny willy dooms thingies. Oh. Okay, get around it. Okay, first step. Okay. Ow, ow, ow! I'm so not good at this. On the other hand, you don't have to be good at it if you make it through. This is the one thing where I can't use my totems for anything. You can't send totems against Roombas. Roombas will win. Okay. Oh. So, just having to slog back does make me reconsider the wisdom of having not looked for the waypoint first, but it's all about what you find first. And hey, items contain an additional socket, of course. Oh, I've actually got a unique secondary helmet, that's the skull head. Well, useful if you're playing an armor, a minion build. not that useful for us, unfortunately. Let's see, take the road through here. Let's get a couple more kills. Oh, this is not a shortcut. Looked like a shortcut. I thought these rooms would be connected. They're not. But we found the way out. Hey, looking for a waypoint. And after that we have the exit to go for. This has been uncovered most of the time. The waypoint is actually pretty darn close to the waypoint. Slightly surprised by this. Well, maybe it's on the other side of the block then. And some mobs. Good goods. Yeah, waypoint, waypoint, waypoint. Where are you? I think this might actually turn into a good old-fashioned full clear. Anything on that side? Okay, road here, then it's over there. Oh wait, no, in reverse, right? Yes, that. Yeah, because this is where Marseilles to the Defaced is. And of course, we have to pay attention. We have to pay a visit to our buddy. Okay, you are... wait. Did we kill him? Or did I think we fought him? Ah, I just thought we faced him, but it was just a random big statue. Well, you know if you have fought Marseilles the Defaced, of course. Well, so that was just 2 Shockwave Totems and a Searing Bond. How much damage is this? 3100. So the damage is ramping up. Because in normal we did have our moments where we really weren't pushing all that much damage. Now I can safely say that we are doing rather significant damage. Marseilles to the Defaced, definitely not an easy boss. At least in terms of just sheer amount of life and toughness that he has. Okay, then up here is probably going to be the exit. It's usually not too close to the Catacombs. Yeah, exactly. But this is not one of the typical layouts for the marketplace. So I guess I got a really random roll here. It's nice, spice things up a little bit. Let's see. Artisan's Strongbox. We'll jump that. More items contained. Okay, and go push. 40% more blacksmith's whetstones. And armor scraps, which is especially useful. Right, and you have yourself your personal totem. Okay. It's the Shockwave Totem. The damage is definitely not the thing that killed Marseilles. It must have been the burning. It's couldn't have been any other way, but still, we got ourselves a pretty potent combination of damage dealing plus a control things. Now most of the time when you think of control, you think of cold magic, of course, for freezing. Physical damage usually for stunning, Let's just storm it. Just combo it. But yeah, the pulling it in effect definitely useful. Hey. Waypoint is over here. Sweetness. So grab that. Let's see. I don't think we had a prophecy here, right? We had it for the barracks bridge. So that's just before a general Gravicious. We're a bit further than I thought we were. We need to go there first. Okay, go. Yes, here. Fractured. Oh, that's fun. Whoosh. The fractures are not as tough as the boss that spawned them. Most definitely not as tough. Ah, there's the captain. No more. So, ribbon spool, decanter. Let's double check here. Usually nothing interesting, except maybe a couple guys. It does advance the quest status to bridge is blocked. Technically not needed, but it's nice for completeness sake to have it anyway. Because then the map pointer will no longer send you here, but it will actually send you wherever you have to go. Solaris Temple. Everything always points to a Solaris Temple. Yes. So for this episode we'll just finish by wrapping up the docks here. Get ourselves the waypoint, speak with the ghost, get rid of this thing, find ourselves the thaumatic sulfite. And that's it. Oi, you're not supposed to escape from my totem's grasp. Well, that's where the reverse knockback falls apart. If monsters are determined, they can get out. It's just it nudges them. It's more like a nudge than like the event horizon of a black hole. That especially it's not strong enough to keep monsters locked in. Hello, Tora. How are you today?
There's culling to be done.
Oh.
For this hunt, I'm going to share a piece of bushcraft.
Okay. So we have the Gracious Master quest, so Tora's gonna be really grateful this time. I had hoped for a Haku, because we could have used a couple of Haku levels, but not gonna complain about it too much. Oh, Flammability. Let's not stand next to them. Ah, and of course the Revenant was hidden amongst the sheep. Everything exploded, we are good. Okay. Kiemen. And this is a dead end. Okay. Get that one uncovered. So you were really hard to make out what direction she's sending us. But we'll see. Now we have most of the map. Oh wait, there's the poison stuff. If you stand in it, it will tell you the right way. Excellent. This is the direction we are going to, so that is good. Sleep coat. More blood. Ah, we're getting pretty good. Ooh, Remnant of Corruption. Sweetness. Ah, yeah. And we got some, a bit of a fan base up there. Flash monsters. Yeah. They sound a bit like some of the demons, the chaos demons. Is it the Bahamut, Abatov? Yeah, some of the Beyond demons. They also have that slightly shouty tone to them. I think the Flash monster also had something along those lines. It reminded me of it at least. Okay, Are we there yet? Yeah, we are there yet. Good. So it's gonna be somewhere around here. Which is good, since we do have to walk back to Tora. Can we jump over it? No, we can't. Unfortunately. There's a ghost. Is there anything possessable? Nope. That one really fell apart quickly. Yeah, well, Tora areas we can go in. There's usually not a lot of loot. So might as well just wrap that up. It's a decent amount of life on the belt, decent for crafting. It can roll up to 40, so 38 is pretty decent. Okay, are we there? Yes, one big room. Good. So, totem 1, totem 2, totem 3. One, two, three. Okay. It's just a boss now. Good. We got it. Golden Chris, can we not squeeze it in anywhere? Nope, we can't. Too bad about the Golden Chris. It's just gonna lie there for all eternity. Good, good. Okay. We are reasonably nearby Tora, that's good. Means we can have a chat with her. And she's gonna be really happy about that.
The vermin might have the strength of corrupt.
Level 4. Sweet, sweet. I think she went from 2 to 4 instantly, just because of the prophecy. It's a pretty nice way to level some of the lower level masters. Tora, no, most builds, she's not overly useful, but she can add speed to your gloves, to your boots, and she can put stuff on your belt. Interestingly, of course, is persistence to some belts, strength, int, dex, stuff like that. So there is something for everyone. But no, her main attraction is, of course, being able to enchant bows, which is not as useful for most builds. Put that one in there, that one in there, and we switch over. Remnant of Corruption we will keep, of course, and let's dump a bunch of these away, so we don't get 2 stacks of ID scrolls. Is this decent? Nah, 28, that's way too low for a crafting base. Wish, wish. And at least we have space to pick stuff up. And then there is going to be a Fairgraves who can take junk out of our hands. And a waypoint, which means all we have left to do is look for the other stuff that is not the ribbons pool. But we have explored most of the area, so we probably know what's going to be on the pier over there. So can we get down there? Yes, we can. Can we jump over there? Yes, we can. Excellent. Now, jumping without faster attack speed is not the fastest way to get around, but you know, if there are some obstacles, it is surprisingly efficient in some situations. Okay, you. And there we are. So there's one supply container with thaumatic sulfite. So Lady Diala is definitely going to appreciate that. So next episode we are gonna deliver the stuff to her. But for now, I'm just gonna thank you very much for watching. And I will see you again next time. Bye bye.